Blowing glass is using my hands, working on cars is using my hands. Idle hands are the devil's playgrounds.
It's a passion. I grew up around them. My first word when I was a baby was tire. My grandfather owned a tire store when I was a kid, and I grew up around vehicles, cars. My dad was a hot rodder. My stepdad had a circle track race car. I've just been around cars my entire life. It's just something that's in my blood. I love the classic shape of the Beetle. It has a style that transitions time. It's kind of like Coca-Cola in the world. You could take a Volkswagen Beetle anywhere and someone will know exactly what it is. It's very distinguishable. I like the simplicity of the Beetle. It's like a big go-kart. It's easy to work on. It makes a lot of sense how things are put together and how it's built. I have worked on a lot of race cars and pit crewed and built drift cars, but I wouldn't consider myself a racing driver by any means. I can drive them and I can get them around the track and drive spirited, but as far as winning a race or having some style in a drift event or something like that, I'm not the wheel man. I'm not the guy to be behind the wheel. And I'm kind of happy that way. I'd much rather be the guy turning the wrenches, maintaining the car, keeping the car fresh and ready to go. I like driving this car, but I loved building it. That was my favorite part, for sure. This particular car, I love that it lays out on the ground. I think everything looks better when it's parked sitting on the ground. I really try to inspire or try to put the bug in the ear of some of the younger generation that when they see the car and they're like, wow, this is a really nice car, man. I'm like, hey, thank you very much, man, but you could have one just like it if you save your pennies. This is not a hard thing to obtain, and it's a good way to learn, and I try to encourage that as much as I possibly can. Before I started blowing glass, I had been a mechanic for quite a while, and I really liked being a mechanic, but I didn't like doing basic maintenance to minivans. Had a little shop, and a buddy of mine wanted to set up a little glass blowing setup in the corner, and I kind of helped him out and did that, and just kind of fell in love with it. Once I did it for the first time and made something I could hold in my hand, I was addicted. Blowing glass is a lot harder than working on cars, that's for sure. Blowing glass for a living is a different way to make a living. You work totally different hours. A lot of people will call me a vampire. If you would have told me when I was 18 years old that I would wake up on a Saturday morning at 2 o'clock a.m. to blow glass, I would tell you that you were crazy. But I gladly do it now. I may not be the richest guy on the block, but I'm one of the happiest because I get to do my own thing in my own time. I really enjoy that. I like doing things with my hands. Blowing glass is using my hands, working on cars is using my hands. Idle hands are the devil's playground.
On the perfect night, I like to go just cruise around downtown. Driving it is its own experience. Being immersed in the vehicle and being inside something that's classic and so mechanical is just a cool feeling. You just don't have the feedback in a lot of modern cars like you do in this. You're connected to the road at many points. No power steering, no power brakes, no radio, no air conditioning, no heater. It does have headlights and a horn. That's all you need to cruise anyways. Oh yeah, the first night when I took this thing out, I probably didn't drive it 200 feet before I realized the height that I thought was a good road height was not. I was flicking reflectors off the ground within the first 2 minutes of driving this thing down the road. It was pretty funny. I had to turn around and pick them up. I've got them back at the shop. Hence the name Reflector Collector, I think is its new nickname. When I was younger, I would definitely red light race and do stuff that I wasn't supposed to be doing, but it seems like this is just a lot more fun, just cruising low and slow, and you have to worry about the police a whole lot less, and they give you a lot more respect when you're just cruising around versus waking the neighborhood and driving like a madman.
I'm spending money like I just got paid. $100 bills, tell them keep the change. Come on. Pop a bottle, about to make it rain. Let me give you something now to celebrate. Come on. And if you're wondering why I move the way I do, I just feel so good, good, good. Oh, 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 I
mean, you just really can't beat the Volkswagen scene. The people are super friendly. It's great to see people check out your work and see something you did and just be in awe of it, you know? I hope to inspire somebody just like the pictures of cars that I had seen inspired me to build this one. You're having a bad day and you can't get half a mile away from the shop and this thing will put a smile on your face. Just a little bit of wind blowing through those vent windows and some good tunes on a nice sunny day. Can't beat that, man. I would almost rather be doing this than sitting on the beach, to tell you the truth.